I ended up getting pregnant on the job. And when I'm pregnant, it's just I get sick a lot and I just can't stomach being around certain things. So I had to end up leaving the job. So I stayed at home during that pregnancy and I gave birth, and I continued to be a stay-at-home mom. It was around that time that I believe that I enrolled back in school, because I was like, dang, like I gotta do something. School's only twice a week or whatever. I still gotta do something. So I enrolled in school, and it was a lot. Like at one time, oh, that's what was going on. Before I got pregnant, I had enrolled in school when while taking care of my sisters and working. But I was working, taking care of my sisters, taking care of my two kids, my husband, the household. My sister kept on going back and forth to the hospital. So when she went to the hospital for the one of the final times, I was in this religion class, and I was doing really bad in this religion class because I had to get up at 5, go to work, then go to the hospital, take care of my sister, get up at 4. Like, every day when I woke up, I was wondering if she was, gonna be alive. So it was a stressful living situation, and I just couldn't get focused for that religion class. And she just wasn't trying to work with me, so she ended up failing me. And I was just like, fuck that. Like, I gotta stop going to school because I gotta wait till it's a good time, because I don't want my grades to slip just because I want to pursue something that, that I can't do right now. So I ended up stop going to school because I didn't want to get any more bad grades or fail any more classes and waste any more money. So I stopped going to school, and I worked full time and took care of my sisters and my family and my husband. So around the time that I got pregnant, I ended up not working anymore, and I stayed at home. And then that's when I started school back again. And needless to say, like, once I was focused, like once I eliminated work and I was able to be a stay-at-home mom and just take care of myself and the kids and the family and my sisters and stuff, and my husband, at the time, it was like my grades was on point. And then I ended up getting pregnant again, and that was with my baby. And thank God I graduated in 2006. So it was like, after much needed perseverance, I was able to be successful and graduate college and stuff like that. Once I graduated college, a couple of years later, the family and I ended up moving to Georgia. And I thought this was the old end all be all. I thought that this would be like retirement life. Like, this would be everything for me. This, so much that I worked for, like, this was gonna be it. Like, this was gonna be the American dream, what I had dreamed of getting and accomplishing my whole entire life. So after 3 years of being in Georgia, I ended up filing for divorce. And within filing for divorce, and a couple of things happened in between, I thought I was just gonna lose my mind. Like, I just thought that me filing for divorce, moving into a new place, selling my home, uprooting my children, not knowing what was gonna happen, from today or tomorrow, taking care of my sister with her disabilities, not having any time for myself, not knowing what my next move was. Like, it was devastating. And to add insult to injury, as soon as I think about, like, myself, or what's my next move, or how am I gonna, progress in this life, lo and behold, the worst possible thing besides my mother's death happens. Like, my sister died, like, right in front of me, literally, like, right in front of me. And that had been my fear for years, taking care of her, waking up every day, like 4 o'clock in the morning, checking her, see if her chest is moving up and down and stuff like that. Just checking on her to see if she's alive. And then, lo and behold, that day comes that she just doesn't get back up. So that almost broke me. Like, it did break me. It broke me down in so many ways. that my fear came true, that she just wasn't going to make it. And even though me and my son tried to resuscitate her, it just wasn't God's plan. So at that point, that's when I really found myself, when I found God. When I found God, universe, spirit, and ancestors, it led me out of that deep, dark place that I was in. Like, I was in a deep, dark place, like, and I didn't know how I was going to get out, because I'm normally a happy-go-lucky person, well, at least on the outward appearance-wise, but that time, my sister's death, I just didn't know how I was going to get out of that dark space. And that's when I found myself. That's when I found God, universe, spirit, and ancestors. And I kid you not, they picked me up and guided me to the light. Like, I don't even know another way to explain it other than them literally picking me up and leading me to where I needed to be. I changed. During that process, I changed my whole life. Like, I stopped smoking, drinking, like, stop eating meat, just doing a lot of things, and it just changed my life. And I can't even describe in ways that finding them, God, universe, spirit, and ancestors, helped me find myself, because when you find yourself, it's like finding God. And that's what happened for me. Like, they met me in a dark place and they brought me out. And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so humble. I'm so thankful to be able to have a sound mind and judgment, and excuse me, and be able to, tell you guys that I have clarity. Because at one point I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Like, I thought, like, I was just gonna lose it. But I was able to regroup and reground. And then after going to therapy, and after speaking to a counselor and my therapist and things like that, I was able to like come in the light a much better me, a much better version of me. And I'm just so blessed that I have persevered through all of those things, all of those challenges, and I've came out on the other side like even better and greater and bigger and wiser. That those challenges did not get the best of me, that those trials did not get the best of me. I am so grateful and thankful that I was able to overcome adversity and so many obstacles and so many challenges, and have a peace of mind and have myself. And I just wanted to share my perseverance stories, well, how I persevered rather, with you guys, to let you know that it's gonna be okay. Like, it's really gonna be okay. You're not alone. Even though you think you're alone, you're never alone. God, universe, spirit, and ancestors are always with you. And just like me, you can get through anything. You can persevere. You can overcome anything. Oh, excuse me. Let me get some tissue, babe. Can you pass me some tissue? Thank you. Excuse me. Just like me, you can get through anything. And excuse me for the ugly cry and the booger nose. Thank you, babe. But 1 second, babe. Let me finish this video. And you can get through anything. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter the amount of loss that you experience. On top of that, like, my baby cousin passed away in December, and then my other cousin passed away prior to that in April. This is all in 2021. My sister passed in 2021. My other cousin passed in 2021, Baina. I had so much loss, but within that loss, I gained so many angels, and I gained so much energetic spirit. And I just wanted to share those testimonies and perseverance stories to let you know, like, it doesn't matter what you're going through as long as you push through. And thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys, and sorry about the snot.